Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Lunchtime Call for Action presentation. Today, Matthieu Rolland, he's going to be presenting his paper or a challenge, which is titled, his presentation is titled The RECON COVID-19 Challenge. And let's welcome Matthieu Rolland.
Hi, thanks for the intro. So I'm a statistician, epidemiologist, and I recently was recruited by RECON, the R Epidemics Consortium, as project manager for this COVID-19 challenge, which I'll present today. So the goal of this presentation is to show you where we're at. It's a work in progress and where we're going, and hopefully to get some useful input from you guys. So RECON is a not-for-profit non-governmental organization, group experts in data science, infectious disease modeling, field epidemiology, etc., who develops tools in R to fight epidemic outbreaks. So these tools have been used successfully in outbreaks such as Ebola in Africa in 2014, in 2018 again, and it's now used in many COVID-19 applications. So we have a few examples of apps that use RECON tools in the background. So here to predict number of beds used free in a hospital, predict number of cases, and all these kind of stats that you see every day today. So RECON have many packages which are all documented on their website. So R Epidemics Consortium.org, where you can find all the info, the GitHub repos, the learning material, contacts, etc. So the COVID-19 challenge, what was that? So the main idea for the COVID-19 challenge came from a simple observation by the main RECON package maintainers and developers. Well, two observations actually. The first was that they had little or insufficient feedback from the field. So communication was possible through Slack and GitHub, but Slack was not used enough, and GitHub they realized people were not using, which made communication difficult, and a lot of useful information was lost. And the second observation was that they were having a lot of offers to volunteer help from our programmers, which they were not making the best use of, where they were not using at all actually, and they didn't know what to do with it. And so the idea was to try and think about how to make all this work together and to develop a unique communication channel. And so while thinking on how this could be done, a lot of inspiration was taken from the OpenStreetMap task managing platform, for those who know it. So this is exactly what we want to do with RECON, is a platform that enables users, developers, and volunteers to communicate together in order to develop tools in an efficient and appropriate manner. And so we were lucky to get finance from the R Consortium to develop this platform. So first, I need to define what a task is in this situation. So a task is any specific need from a RECON user or developer. So it could be modifying an existing function, suggesting a new package, requesting a new function. It could be asking for code review or an analysis template for the field. So for now, priority will be given to COVID-19 specific tasks. But I'm saying for now because hopefully this tool will will survive COVID-19 and will become a routine tool for RECON development. So how this will work. So if we have a look at the diagram I just showed, so basically it's a user-friendly front end for GitHub, because GitHub already does all that we want to do, which is especially through the issues system, enables somebody to open an issue, somebody to solve it, and for them to communicate together. Also, it enables to collaborate on code and modify it. And as I said, the main reason why we're not just using GitHub is because most of the field agents, they do not use it and do not have the time to learn it or even the want to learn it. And so one of the two main goals for our platform is for field agents to be able to easily open a task. They have something they want to be done. They need to know where to go and how to do it easily and quickly. And the other thing that was not possible just using GitHub is that, given the way RECON works, which is they have many different packages with different repos and specific repo issues, one common place where all the issues were together, and especially were not classified by order of importance. So if you were an R user, you could not easily know how you could help RECON the best. So the second main task of the platform is to get all the tasks together and classify them in a meaningful way. Exactly how OpenStreetMap's task managing platform works. So I'm going to do a very short and dodgy demonstration of where we're at right now, because it's in development. It looks bad, but the main functionalities are there. So I apologize to Ben, who's developing the website, and he's one of the organizers of the conference. I'll be brief and so focus on the functionality. So we have a main page on which you log in. So as you see, it's very minimalistic. Use credentials. So the only thing you need to do with GitHub is create an account and a password. So then on this main page, you have a button to create a task. So the field agent needs to open a task. He clicks on the button. He has a template task in which he can describe what he needs, the impact it has on the pandemic fight, the timeline, different labels of complexity and priority, submits it. That's all he needs to do to open the issue. He can also suggest a repo, or it can be done by us. So before this task becomes an official issue, it has to be validated by us. So first it populates so users, they have a personal page listing all the tasks they have open, in which they can track what their tasks status is. So first it's unconfirmed and it's pending. Then we need to validate a task just to make sure it's well documented, the labels of priority make sense, and that it's in the scope of the platform. So we do this through a review page, which is just available to admins. So we validate the task and we can leave a little note once we have approved it. So you see that the task status is changed. You see now you have a link to the task, which is a link to the GitHub issue. And the task has populated the pool of tasks. So once the task is open, it joins the pool of tasks, as I show, which is this page. So this is the main page where people who want to contribute, they go to see all that's needed. So they will be ordered in some order of priority, which we're still determining. We'll be trying to combine the labels of importance that we set and also user feedback with an up and down voting system. So here you can see all the details on the task, all the level of complexity and priority. You have a link to the GitHub issue, and you can see the details, etc. Then once you think you can do, you can help in one of the tasks, you assign yourself a task. You solve it by communicating with the field agent that opened the task. All this is done through GitHub. But for those who you don't need to understand Git or GitHub to do this, because it all happens through the GitHub chat issue. So it's just a forum, basically. So once the issue is solved, the code is included and the task is closed. And so what the platform does is basically just the start of the process, helping people to open tasks and to bring them together. So we hope to have a first release in September and a second release a month after, taking input from the first version. And so what we really want to do with this project is to create a dynamic community of users and programmers. Won't work without this community, with this active community. So please feel free to follow us, even if though it's not yet done, we communicate through Twitter on the website, and you can find all these contacts on the slides or online. So thank you for listening.